Ben Unson here. Today we're going to do something that I've been discussing for a little while. In fact, you may have tuned into a recent live stream where I began to discuss this topic, and that is the Ibanez AM2000H guitar versus the Ibanez AM153QA. You might be asking yourself, what do these two guitars sound like? What are the differences between both of them? And which one is right for me? Before we get into it, I will tell you that there's a lot of overlap between these two guitars, especially in terms of appearance. But there are some distinct differences between these two guitars as well, particularly in terms of how they both sound. So today, we're going to take an in-depth look at both of these guitars, examining the tonal characteristics of each instrument, and I'd like to hear from you. Which one of these guitars would you choose? Maybe one is better than the other for the way that you play. Make sure to jump in the comments and let me know. If you'd like to take your playing to the next level, make sure to join me at bensguitarclub.com, where you can develop your playing with my mini lessons, masterclasses, and bundle packages, including my very latest, the Mini Lesson Bundle, which features all 7 of my mini lessons discussing how you can solo over major chords and minor chords, as well as utilize a variety of scales, including the pentatonic scale, melodic minor scale, and diminished scale, only at bensguitarclub.com. And if you've been enjoying my videos lately, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming playing videos, lesson videos, and discussions about music. And make sure to give this video a like so we can push it out to as many people as possible. If you've been following me here on my channel over the last few years, you'll have noticed that I've made a lot of videos featuring beautiful new Ibanez guitars, even featuring these guitars in a number of songs of mine, and it's always great fun. But my history with Ibanez guitars actually goes all the way back to when I was 16, and I got my first Ibanez semi-acoustic. Not long after that, I saved up some money and got my first Ibanez AS50 from 1981. And those of you who've followed me for a while will know that I've had a few of these over the years. I believe that the AS50 is one of the best instruments ever made, and if you'd like to hear me talking a little bit more about this guitar, you can check out this video up here. I should also mention that I was heavily influenced by some of my great guitar heroes and their choices of guitar, namely George Benson and of course the GB10, Lee Ritenour and the famous LR10, Pat Metheny and the beautiful PM200 guitar, and of course John Scofield's very lengthy usage of the AS200. So let's take a closer look at both of these guitars. Let's begin by looking at the specs of both guitars. Both instruments feature a modern take on the classic Ibanez AM design from the 1980s. As a result, both feature a comfortable small body design. Let's start by looking at the AM153QA. This guitar features a set-in neck made from nyato and maple. The body features a quilted ash top, back and sides. Including a bone nut, the fretboard is made from bound Macassar ebony, with acrylic and abalone block inlays. The guitar features 22 medium frets with a Gibraltar artist bridge and a quick change 3 tailpiece. Additionally, the guitar features 2 Super 58 pickups and has gold hardware. Now let's compare that with the AM2000H. This guitar features a set-in neck made from African mahogany and roasted maple with the S-Tech wood treatment. The body features a figured anagray top, back and sides. Including a bone nut, the fretboard is made from bound ebony, once again with acrylic and abalone block inlays. This guitar also features 22 medium frets with the Gotto 510BN bridge and the beautiful AM-H special tailpiece. Again, there are 2 Super 58 pickups and the guitar features gold hardware. There are certainly some similarities as well as some small but notable differences between each instrument. But perhaps the most notable difference between these two guitars is that the AM153QA, which I have right here, is very much a semi-acoustic instrument with a central block of wood down the middle of the guitar and 2 acoustic cavities on each side, where the AM2000H While still a small body guitar with similar proportions to the AM153QA, does not have a central block of wood down the middle, but instead features a small but fully acoustic cavity. And while these differences may seem small, it causes both of these guitars to have some differing tonal characteristics. So let's have a listen to both. Let's start off by comparing the clean sounds of each guitar. Now, just as I would on a professional recording session, I'll be adding a little bit of reverb and delay to the clean sound of each guitar. You'll hear each example played back to back. For example, I'll play the neck pickup on this guitar, the AM2000H, followed by the neck pickup on the AM153QA. After that, you'll hear the middle pickup selection on the AM2000H, followed by the middle pickup selection on the AM153QA. And we'll continue just like that. Let me know what you think about the tonal differences of both of these guitars. What differences could you hear between these two guitars? Jump in the comments and let me know. Now let's compare both of these guitars with a little bit of overdrive on. Once again, I'll be playing all of these examples back to back, and I'll be using the exact same overdrive setting for both guitars. Let's check it out. There you have it. What did you think about the differences between these two guitars? For my money, the AM2000H features a slightly fuller mid-range, likely because of the more resonant hollow body cavity within the guitar. By comparison, I think that the AM153QA features a full yet slightly snappy sound, almost a bit closer to a solid body electric guitar, but nonetheless retaining that tonal warmth of a semi-acoustic. Finally, if you're wondering about the tri-sound switch on the AM153QA, the tri-sound switch offers some additional coil splitting options, which enables you to access several additional tonal options from the instrument. Here's a clip from my video about the AM153QA a couple of years ago, which should explain this in a bit more detail. The switching settings primarily relate to the neck pickup on the guitar. When the switch is in the down position, you get the regular neck pickup as a humbucker. When you switch to the middle setting, you get the neck pickup in single coil only. And when the switch is pointing up, you can run the neck pickup in parallel. It's a great option to have, and it provides you with a couple of additional tonal settings. Let's hear all three settings from the tri-sound switch. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like so that we can push it out to as many people as possible, and consider subscribing so you don't miss any of my playing videos, lesson videos, and discussions about music like this one. Join me at bensguitarclub.com, where you can pick up my mini lessons, masterclasses, and bundle packages, including my very latest, the Mini Lesson Bundle. I'll see you next time.